Hello, today we will install OBS Studio, which is a free and open source software for video recording and live streaming. I'll be using Linux to install OBS Studio. So it's also available for Windows, Mac, and obviously Linux. So you can click Linux and you will get instructions to install OBS on various distribution of Linux. Like for example Ubuntu, Arch Linux, Manjaro, Fedora. The easiest, because it involves terminal copy and pasting and installing, so the easiest one would be going to your software manager and searching for OBS and installing from there. It's a one-click installation. So I can go to OBS Studio and click that. So and you can install by just clicking this button called install button. So now I already installed it. So it is not showing, but you just need to click over there. Once you click and install it, you can go to your start menu and search for OBS and open that. And this is the layout of OBS software. So it has got scenes, sources, audio mixers, scene transitions, and control. So under the scenes you can create various scenes depending on your purpose of recording. Like for example, you can have one scene with only your face on the monitor, and the second scene could be your face and a PowerPoint, and the third scene could be a ticker at the bottom and some logo here or another browser. So depending on your suitability, you can create in scenes, but you can also record it only one scene. You don't need to create many scenes. So for each scene, so you can select the sources. Under the sources we have multiple options you can choose from. So we have a window capture where you capture a certain window of your browser or PowerPoint, Excel, PDF, or whatever the window that is open. Like for example, if I click window capture here, so I can rename this to window capture to anything. Let's imagine a browser. Then click OK. Now it will give me choices of the windows that are open. Like for example, so I have a panel, this panel which is a window, and I have a desktop which is another window, and also I have a Mozilla Firefox browser, also a window. And then I have a simple screen recorder that I am recording, it's another window. And I have a OBS software itself that I am showing you now. So like for example, I can select installation instructions OBS Mozilla Firefox, which is this window, and I can only record this window. So I go here and select my window, and I need to click swap red and blue, otherwise it will only show you this color. So if I click swap red and blue, so it shows me the real color. Also I can crop the top. Like for example, I can crop 10 pixels from the top or 30 pixels from the top, so that I remove the menu. And I can also crop left 30 and right 60 and bottom 40. So it's up to you what you want to do. So usually you can use the top crop to remove the unnecessary the tabs and the menus that you have. So let's just give it 30, and I click OK. And also now it's not in full screen. It's not capturing the whole of the screen layout that I have. So I can do is I can select this one. I can move around like this. Also I can snap it to the border, and also I can do like this. So instead of that, what I can do is I can go to transform and say fit to screen, and it automatically fits to the screen. Also, because now there is some pixel here and there is some dark space here. So what I can do is I can go to transform and I can say stretch to screen, so it stretches to the screen. So this is how you can capture only one browser. After doing this, you can lock this so that it doesn't move like this. So you can lock it so that it doesn't move, or you can hide this one like this. So let's just keep browser and let us hide this one for the time being. Let's look at other sources that we can add. The other sources that we can add is a video capture. So you can add your video, either your laptop video or an external attached video, or you can add a video source. Also you can add a text also. Like for example, let's just add a text, and let's imagine, so I'll say hello OBS. So I can select my font. Let's see, I want Viracoda bold, and I want 42, and I want it underlined. Okay, then also I can select the font color here. So let's imagine I want this color. Okay, and I want another color of this one. Okay, all right, not bad. Then I click OK. So now I can just keep it wherever I want. So I can just increase the size, or I can just let me keep this one over here. So then I can add a screen capture. So let's click screen capture. Okay, so now I get options of all the screens that are available. So I have got two screens. This screen is my laptop screen, and this one is my the big monitor that I have. So I can select that, then I can choose OK. So now OBS will be recording whatever is available on the secondary screen that I have. So similarly, like in the past, we can adjust accordingly. Like for example, I can do this one, or I don't need to have full screen. What I can do is I can just record partial screen and keep this one here and keep that one. Then I can lock this one. So then I can also look at color source. I can add a color source. So for choosing color source, I go and choose maybe this violet. So my background now will be violet, but this is on top of all the layers. So I can use this one to bring it to the bottom. So now my background here will be violet. I lock the color screen now. So similarly, I can choose an image. For example, just click image, and now I need to browse the image. Let's see. We can also add image. I go to image. Okay, then I can select my image, which is OBS logo. So I can resize OBS logo and put it to this side. I can also add another image. image 2. This time it will be Linux Tux. So I can add that over here or over here. So another shortcut that you can use, like if you want to remove this area, you can hold Alt and Control and you can reduce that size and put it over there. So this is how you create a scene and the sources. If your audio mixer is not added here, you can also add a audio capture device. Like for example, I can click audio capture device and it will show me all the available audio capture. So I have a USB earphone, USB audio, so I can select that and choose my rate and click OK. So now it will also show me my audio capture device, so I can increase or decrease the audio volume, I can mute it, also I can go to advanced properties and select various options here, which we'll see in the later videos. So that's the basic layout of scenes and the sources, and once this is set up, you can start recording. Like for example, now let me just increase the size of my capture. So I unlock this and I'm not happy with that location. I just keep this maybe somewhere in the bottom and I reduce my tux as well. I reduce a bit and a bit. Now I'm ready to, I like to lock these things once everything is done. Now I am ready to record my screen. So once this is done, I just click start recording and my screen will be now recording. So once you click start recording, so you can see your mic volume. Like for example, now I am not speaking, now I'm speaking. So you can monitor your OBS and see whether your mic is being recorded and what is visible on your desktop. Also, you will get to see how much time you've been recording this particular video. Like for example, I just started 36 seconds ago, and I'm using 12% of my CPU at 30 FPS. Once you are happy with your recording, so what you can do is you can just click stop recording and your video will be saved in your browser, in your hard disk. So you can click show recordings and my video is now recorded. So I can click this one. So let me just open this one in VLC and yeah. That's all for now. Let's do some more videos later and see how we can do a nice OBS scenes and captures and various other types.